How's it going out there, American truckers? Welcome to Trucking with Old Snapper, and I'm Old Snapper. You can't see me, but you see everything I see. Got this camera mounted to my forehead. In a minute, I'm gonna move around and go park on the other side. They've just rebuilt all this. I'm gonna kind of show what they changed for any of y'all that may be thinking of coming here to Crete Carriers, Schaefer Trucking, or Hunt Transportation. Or maybe if you worked for Crete in the past and didn't know that they rebuilt all of this, it'll be a pretty cool little thing to see, man. This is the corporate office here in Lincoln, Nebraska. The corporate building is over there. That's the main building. Driver services and all that's out here, out in front of us. I'm on the west side of the, I'm on the west side of the building. This side here, they didn't do anything to. Everything new is on the other side of the building. And I'm gonna move around over there here in a minute. I should be okay with Crete doing it on private property with this thing on my head. I'm not out on the highway. Plus, both of my hands are free. You know, so I'm free to control the truck and the wheel as I move around the building here in a minute. But before I get into that, if you're not subscribed to Ike Stephan's, you might want to. If you're going to be, if you're on YouTube, you're trying to build a channel, you're trying to make good content, you might want to subscribe to Ike Stephan's. Ike is talking about putting out a set of videos to help new YouTubers become better YouTubers. If you don't know, Ike Stephan's is the creator, owner of Bonehead Truckers. Bonehead Truckers is a huge channel. It's been a while since I looked at how many subscribers he's got, but if I'm not mistaken, it's like it's over 100,000. It might be over 150. It's way up there. It's a lot of subscribers. He's been on YouTube, I believe since like 2010, 2011. He knows the algorithm. He knows how YouTube works. He's very good at what he does. And it's actually pretty kind of him to reach out on his smaller channel, by the way. It's not monetized. So he's reaching out, you know, just out of the goodness of wanting to help other truckers that want to do YouTube. I think that's awesome. Earlier in the week, he had offered to share one of my videos, and I left him a message in Discord, but I don't think he looks at it very often, asking him not to. If someone shares one of my videos out, I want them to share it out because it's good content, not just because they want to help me out. You know, it's just like all of you that watch my content. You know, if you share it out or you like it or you comment on it, I want it to be because you like the content, you know, and that helps me know what y'all want to see. That helps me know what kind of content is most popular among the people viewing my channel. You know what I'm saying? And it helps me to be a better YouTuber. I myself, I'm going to be watching all these videos that Ike's going to be putting out, trying to learn as much as I can so that I can produce better content for all of you. You know, it's a good hobby. I enjoy being on here. I've been driving a long time. I enjoy sharing my experiences. I enjoy the vlogging. I enjoy doing some of the backing videos and different things like that to help newer drivers coming into the industry. I also enjoy talking about companies, different companies I've worked for, trying to warn drivers if I've had a real bad experience at one, or if I hear drivers are having bad experiences at a company. Also trying to help drivers if I hear they're having good experiences somewhere. You know, I work for Crete Carriers. It's an awesome company, but there's a lot of good companies out here. I've heard good things about New Holland, Hub Group, Old Dominion, Saya, Walmart. I've heard things about a lot of good things about a lot of companies out here. It's just a matter of you finding what fits best for you. When I first started YouTube, I started it because I didn't want drivers to go through and make some of the mistakes I had made over the years. I went through some pretty bad companies. I had a real rough start. I made some bad choices. And I just wanted to kind of help other drivers that are coming into the industry not to make those mistakes. I've also been an owner-operator. I made mistakes there. Which, by the way, this probably will be my last year here at Crete. And Crete, if you're watching, I apologize, but I'm just being honest, this will probably be my last year here at Crete. I'm almost done getting my tax situation straight. Gonna be, when I go home this next time, I'm gonna be talking to an attorney that's working on my tax situation, because I screwed my taxes up when I was doing OTR the last time. I mean, owner operator the last time. I wasn't filing my taxes properly, and it caught up with me. But anyway, once that's all straight, that's straight. I'll have that straight within the next short little while. And the next thing I'm working on or waiting on is the truck prices to fall. Once these truck prices fall, I plan on buying another truck and going back to doing my own thing as an owner operator and getting away from being a company driver. But I gotta wait on the truck prices to fall. I honestly believe, and this is just my prediction, I believe the rates are going to fall a little bit. I believe that, combine that with the higher fuel prices, I believe over the next, probably later in the year, we're going to see a lot of people who bought trucks while the rates were up real high and got these real high payments. They're going to be losing their trucks, and these trucks are going to be going back. So we're going to see a lot of owner operators fall off. But that's going to cause a surplus in trucks, which should drop the truck price back down. That'll be whenever I enter back into that spectrum. I'm not going to be doing that at the present time. It'll be at that time. Crete currently isn't selling trucks. I've thought about buying a truck from Crete. They have a pretty good deal. Know a couple of owner operators here that bought trucks, and they paid their trucks off in less than a year. They worked really hard, but they paid them off in less than a year. But at the present time, Crete's not selling trucks, and I don't know when that's gonna start back up. We're a pretty large company, so I imagine it's gonna be a while before they start selling trucks again, before that becomes an option. So I'll probably buy a truck outside and take it somewhere else. But anyway, this is the west side of the Crete yard. And for those of you that are maybe have worked for Crete before in the past, this is the side of the yard that's got the vacuum for the trucks. It's on this side. I'm gonna go around the yard. You can go around on either side. You can go around on the north side or the south side. I'm probably gonna go around the south side because of the way the spots are angled on the other side. And put my seatbelt on. As y'all know here, we don't move the truck at all without a seatbelt. Get all these lights. Oop, I turned that damn thing on there. Get all these lights turned off here. I hate having so many. There's 3 different buttons to control the lights inside the cab, or in the sleeper and cab. And I never know which one it is, so I end up turning them all on and then turning them back off. If I get time later, then I'll do a tour on the inside. Right now there's a whole bunch of people in there, and I don't want to I don't want to do that with a whole bunch of people inside, you know, because then I got to ask them all if they're okay with being on camera and all that kind of stuff. So if it's later on this evening, if it's slow, I'll take y'all on a tour of the inside. The inside is immaculate. It is top notch. It is freaking awesome. This terminal, they just finished building it, or rebuilding it, remodeling it, maybe 6-7 months ago. It ain't been that long. Maybe less than that. It ain't been that long. But anyway, Got my seatbelt on. We're gonna move this thing on around to the other side. I'm hooked to the trailer. I done pre-tripped it and everything, but I'm not going to pick up a load till tomorrow. Out of habit though, I always do a pull test, you know, just to make sure. I always do a pull test. Make sure I'm clear there. There really isn't that many people here. Normally there's a lot more trucks here. It's kind of weird. I don't know if there's just not a lot of freight, not a lot of things going on in the area right now or what, but normally all these empty spots are full. It's kind of strange to see so many empty spots here. Now normally I would take my log and put it on yard move and all that, but I'm not worried about it because I'm not leaving until tomorrow. So, and I'm headed home. My next load goes to the house. But that's the truck exit right there. And for those of y'all that don't work for Crete, you're ever in the area, Shoemaker's truck stop's right over there, here in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Kyle Hunt.
And this is the truck entrance right here. Some guys follow it, some guys don't. I always do. I enter where it says enter and exit where it says exit. If there's any place I'm going to buck the system, it's not going to be at the main terminal at the corporate headquarters. But this is the east side. This is the side they just rebuilt. There used to be a huge truck stop right dead in front of me. It's not there anymore. It's tore down. Crete, this lot right here used to be all dirt. Wasn't nothing but dirt over here. And Crete came in, cleaned it up, and concreted it all in. They painted spots. Made it really nice over here. And I'm gonna circle it so y'all can see the front of the building. But yeah, they put trash cans out here and all of that. That's I-80 right there, right next to us. And there used to be a big independent truck stop right there. It's gone. It was closed and now it's just tore down. I don't know if Crete bought all of that land as well. I'm not sure if Crete bought that or if somebody else did, because there's more work going on down there. But over there where it says Crete Carriers on top of the building, that's downstairs is the company store. There's a break room in there with vending machines, all that. Upstairs there's another break room and the laundry room, showers. You can see it from here. Laundry room, showers, and all that. Orientation, I believe, is upstairs over there as well. I think that's where I saw the orientation class at. But all of that's remodeled, all that's new. The showers have all been remodeled. Really nice driver's lounge, couple TVs in there. Couches, chairs, all that kind of stuff for drivers to hang around and BS with each other. That little parking lot right in front of us is the driver parking. That's where the drivers that work here park their vehicles at. And then you can see the front of the corporate office over there. And of course, I-80 is right in front of us. Whatever this little building is right here, I have no earthly idea. It's new. This whole building is new. But I have no idea what it is. I haven't been nosy yet and gone and looked through the windows. And it's too cold to do all that right now. It's been snowing off and on this evening. They got some bobtail parking right over there, as you can see, right up in front of the shop. I think that's also where the drivers are putting their trucks when they need to be worked on. There's a better look of the front of the building right there, where you go in and out if you're a driver here. And we'll swing over and park right up next to that other blue Schaefer truck over there. I kind of wish they had put the spots in here straight. I don't really care for angled parking spots, but hey, it beats the way that it was, because it was all dirt. And I used to park on this side, and if it was raining, it got muddy and wet and everything else, you know. At least we don't have that to deal with anymore. Hopefully the concrete holds up and doesn't turn into potholes within the next 6 months to a year. There used to be a wash bay right there, but it's down, it's broke. And from what Crete has said, they don't plan on fixing the wash bays because they claim they get a lot of slips, trips, and falls. Which, to be honest with you, doesn't make sense to me. Because if you're worried about slips, trips, and falls from a wash bay, then wouldn't you cover your entire terminal? You know, where all the trucks park and everything? Because it's gonna rain, it's gonna sleet, it's gonna snow. It ain't no different than pulling out of that wash bay with a wet truck, you know. But if I understood them correctly in a video they put out a couple of months ago, because they also have a YouTube channel. I need to get straight here. One place you want to park straight, it's definitely at a terminal. But they mentioned it on their YouTube channel that they didn't want to fix the wash bay because they were getting too many slips, trips, and falls. Well, we don't get out of the truck. It's a drive-through wash bay. So the only way I can think they're getting slips, trips, and falls is from the water dripping off of the trucks onto the concrete. Okay, so I mean, wouldn't that be the same? You get the same thing from rain, sleet, snow, ice. You know, so if you're worried about slips, trips, and falls, then wouldn't you, you know, put a cover over your entire terminal? Truck parking and all? So you would think it'd be cheaper to wash your truck at a terminal than it would be to go to Blue Beacon. Although, they will only pay for one truck wash every 45 days. Which is why most of the time when y'all see my truck, it's dirty. Because they will only pay for one truck wash every 45 days. Let me get a little bit further back. Remember from my other backing video, you don't want to back all the way up to the curb because you can tear your mud flap off. Alright, let me get my truck back into... I'm going to turn my bunk heater on, but I always put it into off the idle so that it keeps the batteries charged while my bunk heater's running. Damn, my cigarette went out. But anyway, that's the Crete terminal. That's the rebuild. As far as I know, they didn't change anything in the shop. All they rebuilt was the middle area where the offices are and where the showers, the washing machines, which, by the way, if you're new to Crete, all the Crete washing machines at all of our terminals are free, and they're really nice washers and dryers, but please try to take care of them. You can see the red chairs up top. That's the driver's lounge up top, and right in front of it is where orientation is, I believe. Downstairs there's another driver's lounge right there, and then behind that's the company store and whatchamacallit, oh, the vending machine room. They got a set of stairs inside that goes up and down on this end. Like I said, later on this evening, if it's quiet in there, I might take y'all on a tour through it and show y'all what they updated. They put a fitness room in there, but from what I could tell, there isn't anything in it yet. And so I don't know how that's gonna go. I had asked them about a fitness room a couple of years ago, and then they told me that they weren't gonna do it because they had one before years ago and no one ever used it. Well, I like to try to stay in shape, so I like to use a fitness room, you know. I can't remember what company I worked for, but I worked for a company one time that had them in their terminals, and I really enjoyed it. Not a lot of us drivers used them, but those of us that did really enjoyed it. But anyway, that's what I got for today. Like I said, if you're not subscribed to Ike Stephan's and you're wanting to grow a channel, please go and subscribe to Ike Stephan's. I'll put a link to one of his videos in the description of this video so that y'all can find his channel. And even if you're not into building a channel, he's still a pretty good channel to watch. On his small channel, he just kind of usually gets on it late at night and talks to everybody before bed, basically. But it's his little channel. He, of course, his big channel is Bonehead Truckers. He's also got a fishing channel, and he's also got a cruising channel if you're into taking cruises and stuff like that. I haven't looked at the cruising channel. Don't have any idea what it's about, or the fishing channel yet. No idea what it's about. But oh, and if you are normally a James Best watcher, the other trucker James Best, he has a new channel up. I will also link it in the description of this video so that y'all can find it as well, and get resubscribed to him. As y'all know, he had a little bit of a mishap. If y'all saw the news that I put out yesterday, he had a little bit of a mishap and got his channel taken down. Anyway, that's all I got for this evening. Appreciate y'all going with me on this tour. If you're in the Nebraska area, it's extremely cold. It's supposed to snow throughout the night and into tomorrow. Take care, be safe, and keep trucking.